in Florida. We are also broadcasting live on our YouTube channel. That is Radio EXOs on YouTube. Look us up, hit subscribe, hit the like button. If you see the little live in the corner, means you're joining us live. If not, you'll be watching a replay. Feel free to leave comments, questions, concerns, either now or after the broadcast. Yeah, I've been hit up a few times in my DMs for a statement regarding Kim Jongdae and the news and everything that we have received, which isn't much, guys. He came to us, told us what was going on. Probably expecting happiness and support, which, as y'all know, is International EXOs. That's what we're giving him. Unfortunately, it looks like 90% of the hate and contentment is coming from his own country. And that's sad. That's sad. First thing I'd like to mention is there's so many comments about how much KXOs have spent on EXO. Apparently alluding to that gives them the right to think they own EXO. No, it doesn't work that way. I saw a post actually saying, you didn't spend 40,000 won on EXO, so shut up. International EXOs, that's less than we pay for shipping on one album. On one album. That's not to mention merchandise. That's not to mention projects. That's not to mention donations. That's not to mention the very lucky few. And I do call them lucky. And I'm so happy every time I see one post that they fly to South Korea to go to an EXO concert, or to Japan, or somewhere in Southeast Asia just to see them live. That costs more than probably that person complaining about 40,000 won makes a year. Okay. I personally, out of my own pocket, I can't give you exact dollar amounts because it scares me. Between $8,000 and $10,000 American USD dollars. That's in the last year. With the radio station, how much the radio station costs, starting the radio station, keeping the licensing, copyrights, just everything that comes out of pocket. And my admins are right there with me. They're helping out, shelling out their money. So KXOs, don't come at International EXOs about money. Seriously. Cultural difference. I do get the abstinence before marriage. Cultural phenomenon, I guess you call it over there still. It was here too in the US for a long time. When I had my first child out of wedlock, he's 32. So 32 years ago here in the US, it was extremely frowned upon. My family got a lot of hate because they accepted it and they love my son. And so do I, obviously. Times change. And seriously, if you were not living in that era, it's not yours to speak about. We don't get to make those decisions for anyone. Hi, Edmund Lizzie. Hi, Edmund Denise. Hi, Edmund Joy. You see who my supporters are, right, guys? They pop on here. They're here for me. They got my back. Even when I say crazy stuff, they got my back. But cultural differences does not give you the right to ask him to change his life. I've seen a couple promoting suicide, promoting death for him and his family. Nothing gives you the right for that. Absolutely nothing. He and you and I, and just as admin Lizzie put it in the comments, we're human beings. We're all the same. We are all the same. After all your hate posts and all that stuff you're spewing, did you guys go to YouTube and watch their IR interview as to how much they love their fans? How much their support of their fans means to them? Why they're still going on stage with only 6 of them instead of 9 or 8 or 12, for that matter? It's because of us. And unfortunately, they don't see us. They don't see the international EXOs. Every time they come here, or every time they go to another country, they're surprised by how many fans they have. And unfortunately, our voices don't get heard as much as we'd like them to. Our voices, we can plaster it, we can do whatever. If any of you really know me and really listen, I speak to SM Entertainment USA at least twice a week. They're basically SM. They support Jongdae and his decision. They support keeping his fiancée a secret, keeping her identity a secret. We all know that KXOs isn't going to let that happen. They're going to harass and they're going to continue these hate campaigns until something else happens for them to hate upon. They still have to live their regular lives. I will guarantee you that Jong-in and Sehun would much, much rather be gathered with their brothers in support of Jongdae instead of in Milan and in Italy. And I'm sorry, I forgot where Sehun is, top of my head. I've been off Twitter the last couple days for the most part. I pop in when need be. And usually that's when Joy will text me 911. I personally, mentally cannot take all this hate. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. I was here in 2014, 2015, when we lost 3 members. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to go through it again. And I'll tell you, if Jongdae leaves EXO, we have no one to blame but the KXOs. And I'm not saying every single one of them, but it's a vast majority. And I read an article. I have a friend on Facebook who is an EXO, Dan Dandy, as a matter of fact. And she did some research on this whole cultural difference and how, that most of the KXOs are not against the fact that he has an upcoming wedding, or that he's getting married, or that he's having a baby. They're feeling that he has ruined EXO's image. Really? What image is that? Putting their fans first? Being humble? Because that's still what they're doing. Jongdae come to us. He came to us. SM didn't announce it. Dispatch didn't announce it. Jongdae announced it to let us know what he was going through and what's happening in his life. Not 2 weeks ago, Yixing said that he didn't want to get a girlfriend because of the fact that he didn't know how his fans would take it. I'll bet you he's really scared now. I'll bet you he's really scared. Because, guys, grow up. Grow up. My 13-year-old is so excited for this marriage. My mom is. I am. That's 3 generations, guys. 3 generations of it's none of our business. It's not. It's not. What they do behind closed doors, if y'all seriously think that they just sit behind doors in their dorms and don't do anything. Come on. You guys are really delusional. You guys are really delusional. I could spin this camera around and show you exactly my personal life. Am I going to do it? No. Because you know what? That's my personal life. Everything I do all day, every day is EXO related. My regular job, they don't schedule me Friday nights because of Fandom Fridays. If I'm having a stress day, like I was yesterday before I went to work, I worked a split shift yesterday, and both my managers for both split shifts were like, "Are you okay? What's happening in the radio?" So they know it's radio business if I'm having a bad day. So seriously, it's not our concern. Our concern is to support EXO. That's why you became an EXO, I'm assuming. So, yeah, your daughter's happy and doesn't even do K-pop anymore, right? Yeah, Denise, exactly. Exactly. You know why? Because that's natural life. That's what everybody does. They've been doing it for centuries. My mom was married at 17 because that was what you did. You graduated high school, you got married as a female. That's what you did back then. That's what she did. She was married to my dad for 56 years before he passed away. But that's what you do. That's how life rolls. If you want to be single, you be single. If you want to be married, you be married. They shouldn't be held to a different standard. They shouldn't be held to a different standard than what we have right now in the rest of the world. Cultural differences aside, have you ever seen a Korean wedding? It's about the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. I've been married twice, y'all. Twice. Didn't get nothing close to that for a wedding. Neither time. Third time's a charm. I still got my hopes up. But everything is beautiful. Everything is pure. That doesn't mean that the bride and groom have to be. It doesn't mean that. It can still be beautiful and it can still be pure. The only reason why people even know what's going on is because they told us. They told us. I pray every day. I am an Aragam, very proud Aragam. I pray every day that Jongin has somebody when he's sick, when he's lonely, when he's tired. Because, they're brothers. Yes, the EXOs are brothers. But that doesn't fulfill every need they have. It doesn't. And being an idol is their job. Thank you, Edmund Lizzie. It is their job. The way it's done in Korea, it is also their life. I mean, they start training when they're like 14, 15 years old. And they're in the spotlight from then. Jongin started training when he was 14. He didn't become an idol until he was 18. So 4 years, he gave up training just to do his job. In a same sense, that would be just like us going to college for 4 years. You put your heart and soul into it to get your degree. And once you get your degree, that's your job. So everything can be culturally explained in everybody's life. Whether it be you're going to college for 8 years to be a doctor, or you're going to train for 8 years to be an idol. But if that doctor has premarital sex and gets his girlfriend pregnant, and they decide to get married because they love each other, is that doctor going to be hated on? I don't think so. I've studied Korean culture enough to know that it happens. I know it happens. So I guess my point is in my statement, because everybody wants a statement. My statement is either support them all of them or leave. The door is open. I posted on my Twitter. The door is open. The door is open. Don't shut it. Don't shut it. Just keep walking. Because the door's open for the next person that thinks you're being ridiculous and wants to join the fandom. You guys want to know a sad thing about that post? If you go on my Twitter at PowerMandKai, it's also on our Instagram, Radio EXOs. The infidel, immature child that cut out Jongdae's picture in her Obsession album and posted it online. I don't know what she thought she was going to gain. Really don't. But a former admin for Radio EXOs liked that post. Was I disgusted? That's to say the least. That is to say the least. This person is an admin. Not for Radio EXOs anymore, but is an admin. And she's liking that post. How do you like a post hating on Jongdae? There's not an interview. There's not a TV show. There's not a reality show. There's nothing that you can't watch about EXO where either the MC, the other EXO members, or other group members are talking about how humble and precious and honest and sweet Kim Jongdae is. Not a one. If you can find one, send it to me. Because I will call that person out in a heartbeat. Because there isn't any. Kim Jongdae is the sweetest of EXO. They say it themselves. Why are you shushing me, Joy? You ain't joining me, so don't shush me. I'm not saying names. I'm not. If the listeners or followers can put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4, that is not my problem. That is not my problem. My problem is that the people in this fandom are actually liking stuff like that. When I posted it, it had 283 likes. I asked Crusaders to report it, which they did. She's still there. That post now has over 1,000 likes. Over 1,000 likes. The Ace Cafe Twitter page. Everybody's reporting it. They went from 183 followers to over 2,000. That's scary, guys. That is scary. This is why I preach on Friday nights about stop the hate, about unity. Not only just EXOs, not only just EXO. Everybody. Everybody. Do you know my Crusaders? Radio's Crusaders. I don't call them mine. I love them like they're my children, but I don't call them mine. Radio's Crusaders. I told them this morning they should take a mental break. Reason being, we went from reporting hundreds of accounts a day that were antis to now we're reporting EXOs. Because we are Stop the Hate Crusaders. And we want to team up. If anybody's listening from the Chen Protection Squad, send me a DM. I think we're going to post about it later, but send me a DM. We need to hook up. We need to hook up and fight this together. I seen some posts that we shouldn't be antagonizing with our own hashtags. Yeah, it's been reported for over 12 hours. It's still there. Still there. That we shouldn't be doing antagonizing hashtags. That we shouldn't be using force, I guess, is the word to use. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should. There's no other way to get our voice heard. To get our voice heard. I've had phone calls into SM for 2 days. I have not gotten a return call. I'm hoping. And please stop rumors. Nature Republic, they did not cancel EXO's contract because of Jongdae. EXO's contract, it was announced months ago that it ends in February. Reason being it ends in February, we're going to be down to 4 members of EXO. Okay? We're going to be down to 4 members of EXO. Yes, there are 2 enlisting at the same time. I am not going to say who. We're going to be down to 4 members. Of those 4 members, they have a lot going on right now. So they're not ending the contract because of Jongdae. I saw this morning, people are frantic. SM Town has removed EXO and NCT Dream from their 2020-2021 lineup. Guys, somebody go back to 2017, 2018 lineup and show me where Super Junior is. Okay? They're enlisting. They're not going to be in the lineup. Sorry to burst your bubble. That has nothing to do with Jongdae either. Shiny's not in the lineup either. Wonder why. So, that is a rumor that I can squish right now. That is the reason. NCT Dream, 2020-2021 will be a fixed unit. They will not be NCT Dream anymore. That is why they are not on the lineup. That was announced as well. Everybody says SM doesn't let us know anything. You guys aren't just paying attention. Because they do. They do. Actually, if you go to Google and Google SM Entertainment South Korea, you can look at their homepage and it's got all the press releases. Click Facebook. It's going to tell you everything they've posted on Facebook. Click Twitter. Oof. And it's going to tell you the same thing. Instagram, same thing. So go check it out before you start posting rumors. It takes 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Some inside information I will never, ever, ever divulge. Only because I do like Radio EXOs. I do like WEXO. And I like to keep it that way. And if y'all think that SM doesn't have the power to shut me down, think again. They do in 30 seconds flat. Quicker than I could respond. They could shut down Radio EXOs. So I like my relationship with SM. I do. On a positive note, y'all are hating on Jongdae. Not much of Super M hate going on. Their second leg of their tour is about to start. Super exciting. Super, super exciting. And as you know, Radio EXOs will be there as usual. 17 news. They're on tour and doing so good. They're so cute. Even with all the issues they got going in within their group, they're so cute. They're just here in the States. They still are. They were on Good Morning America. Hit YouTube and check it out. They're so adorable. They are so adorable. And Mustex news. June Honey, please get well. Please. I think I've doubled my anxiety meds the last few days. I feel you, dude. I feel you. Take the time you need. Rest. We'll be here when you get back. Your mom BBs, they're not going anywhere. Somebody could say something nasty about Monsta X, and I'll tell you what. They'll have mom babies knocking on their door. They don't play. They don't play with this hate stuff. They circle the wagons, and they protect their own. EXOs, take some notes. The disgusting stuff that was being said about Wan Ho. Mom babies rallied. Circle the wagons. He may not be in the group anymore, but that was his decision. But they let him know every day. They still support him. and they're still with him. Let's see who else had news. Super Junior. Guys, if you haven't seen any of their teasers for their comeback on the 28th, if you want to smile through all this hate that's going on, take a peek at them. Because I haven't quite figured out the concept yet, but I'm liking it, okay? I'm liking it. My Superman is out there looking all sexy and stuff. Choice C1, if you are listening, which that would be like a dream come true. You're killing it, bud. You're killing it. Let's see. Jenny had her birthday a day after all of her hate. After she was seen on television trying to hold it together after she read the hate on social media. Blinks, we're with you. Crusaders are on it. There's just more of them than there are of us. 90% of my Crusaders, Radio Crusaders, also joined the Blink Patrol. So we're trying. We got you. We're here with you. Wendy is home. Better. Getting better. Emotionally, I'm not sure. Physically, she's getting better. Let's see what else has been happening. It's been a rough couple weeks, right, guys? It's been a rough couple weeks. To be any fandom. To be anybody. We've got idols taking breaks because of mental illness, mental stress. We've got idols getting injured. We've got idols reading hate on social media, which that's stop the hate, guys. Stop the hate. Our petition's still out there. We're still taking donations. You know, everything costs money, and I'm out of it. So, you know, we could use your help. Let's see. What else? We've got idols getting married, which should be extremely... Every EXO should be dancing in flowers. Isn't that what you think of when you think of Chen being happy? Dancing and singing in flowers. That's what I think of. That's what I think of. When he's not wrecking me, because he is my bias record. I think of flowers. So then we have our sexy Sehun and Jongdae just killing it in the modeling world. We have Yixing killing it everywhere. That man's killing it everywhere. He's getting award after award after award. He's having guns pulled on him in Texas. He's having all sorts of stuff going on in his life. I fear for his mental safety, as it seems to me he is trying twice as hard to stay busy since the passing of his grandma. Our prayers are with you, Yixing, and all expats. EXO Global. Listen, they come out of rest to protect Jongdae. That's a fan base, y'all. That is a fan base. Came out of rest to protect Jongdae. They went into rest from all your hate, from all the hate they were getting. That's why they went into rest. They come back to protect against more. Kudos, guys. Kudos. And radio follows you, and radio supports you. So it didn't even take 12 hours for them to go back to their 1 million followers. Didn't even take 12 hours. Loving it. I never unfollowed. So neither did radio. Neither did radio admins. We never unfollowed. We supported them to the end, and when they came back. Resurrection. What I want to see is I want to see some Elsa fan sites back. You guys are under a year mark. You guys are under the year mark. 11 months. 11 months. And our Minsuck will be home. And then soon after that, our Keisu will be home. I hope all you solo stands that are hating on Jongdae, I hope everybody's taking screenshots of your hate. Because, what would your bias feel if they seen those? And we know they see social media. We know that. How do you think they're taking it? Seriously, I'll guarantee you, there's not a member of EXO that supports your thoughts. I will guarantee it. So let's all stop this hate. Stop this nonsense. Please. I mean, I'm not going to beg because you're adults. If you're old enough to be on Twitter, you're old enough to shut up. Other fandoms, they don't even know what to say. Excuse me. They don't even know what to say. They're not even hating on us. We're doing enough ourselves. They're just sitting back like, wow. This is how y'all treat your idols? And you guys talk about us. That's what they're doing. Y'all put your clown hoods on because that's what you're acting like. All you haters, put your clown hoods on. You're acting like them. I'm going to cut this short. I do, as y'all know, have a working life, and I do work nights. So I need to make some dinner in the home front and get ready for work and check in with the Radio EXOs admins, the Crusaders, and I also have to fix our website so our graphic designer can have some fun. We're going to have a new redesigned website, y'all. And from what I understand, there's going to be a new website coming for EXOs. I'm hoping it waits until the hate dies down. I would hate to see it ruined by hate. So, all y'all have a great day. And you are listening to WEXO, Lakeland, Florida. Have a great day, everybody.